Hey guys, my name is Sophia. I'm going to be doing exercise 7-8 from homework number 2. So I put all the information right here in Excel so we can look at it better. And okay, we have the following information pertains to Ivanhoe Company. So we have cash balance per bank service charge not recorded by the depositor, cash balance per books. We also have deposits in transit. We have an amount collected for the company by the bank through electronic funds transfer, and we also have outstanding checks. So the first thing they are asking us to do is to prepare a bank reconciliation. In a bank reconciliation, we are gonna have to keep in mind two important parts. The first one is that we're gonna record the items per bank, and the second one is to record the items per books. So the first one, we're gonna put it here. It's gonna be cash balance per bank statement, which is gonna be, according to this information, $7,488. To that, we're gonna add the deposits in transit, which we have here in number 4, which is going to be $2,860. And so we're going to add up those two amounts. And after that, we're going to deduct the outstanding checks, which we already know is going to be $691. And if we do all that operation, that's going to give us the adjusted cash balance per bank, which is going to be a total of $9,657. Okay, so that's the first part. Now we're going to move on to the second part, which is going to be the cash balance per books. So according to this information, we already know that's going to be $7,524. To that, we're going to add the electronic funds transfer receipt, which is telling us that it's going to be $2,176. And after that, we're going to deduct the bank service charges, this is considered as other payments. And regarding to this, normally the company will already have recorded electronic payments. However, if this has not been the case, then these payments must be deducted from the balance per books on the bank reconciliation to make the company's records agree with the bank's records. So that's why we're putting this amount here. It already tells us that service charge has not been recorded by the company. So we're going to put it here. That's going to be $43. And if we do all these operations, that's going to give us the adjusted cash balance per books. And that's a total of $9,657. So we have the same amounts here in the cash balance per bank statement and in the cash balance per books. Alright, so the next step, they are asking us to journalize the adjusting entries at July the 31st on the books of Ivanhoe Companies. So the depositor, which is the company, must record each reconciling item used to determine the adjusted cash balance per books. If the company does not journalize and post these items, the cash account will not show the correct balance. So that is the reason why we are doing this. And so that is why we're gonna keep in mind, like, we're just gonna work with these amounts right here in the cash balance per books. So we already know that we have to record electronic funds transfer received by the bank. So we're gonna debit the account cash, and that's gonna be this amount, $2,176, and we're gonna credit the accounts receivable account for the same amount. Alright, then the second entry would be to record the bank service charge, and for that we're gonna debit the account bank charges expense for this amount, which is gonna be $43, and we're gonna credit the cash account for the same amount. And that's it. So I hope this exercise that we're doing here is helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.